But hey, we got us a good little fire going here, burning some old boxes I brought home from work. Sitting out here chilling. What's up, everybody? Hope y'all's having a really good day. I can't complain. Got into some poison ivy out here doing my chainsaw video, but hey, it's all right now, right? Just sitting out here chilling. And I tend to start early no matter what I do. I was gonna go fishing, but I forgot to put the boat cover on, so the boat was full of water where it rained. I had these old boxes piled up out here for a while. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and burn those things, get them out of the way. There's a real eyesore. I'm sure you've seen them in the videos before. But anyway, I hope y'all is doing good today. I've never heard fire or wood pop and crack as bad as this stuff. It's wood from China, I guess, because that's where the stuff that was in the boxes came from. Better get rid of these suckers. I should have started this video a little earlier. It's cooler earlier when this stuff was blazing real high. But hey, it won't be in my yard no more now, right? The sun's only been up for like not even 3 hours yet, I don't think. I've already got the yard about mowed, burning these boxes, killing a little time. Like I said, I was going to go fishing this morning, but the boat's full of water because some idiot forgot to put the cover over it, and it literally poured. No, it piss poured, as they say. Uh, Night before last. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna burn these boxes to get rid of them. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Wednesday, I believe it is. I got work Thursday, Friday, supposed to work Saturday, but I'm irritated with the boss, so I'm not 100% I will or not. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come out here and burn these old boxes. I originally brought these suckers home. I was gonna floor the John boat with them, the the plywood that come off of these pallets. Originally, I'll just be out. These pallets come from work. The molds that we use for the tires we make. Well, the molds come from China because, of course, we're going the cheapest route we can with the company I work for. Whatever. We'll not get into that, but anyway, I'm like, you know what? This I'll just take these suckers and hey, what's up, Ron? Yo, how you been doing, my friend? Girl behind, Chloe, how's it going, my friend? How you doing? But I figured I'd take these the plywood that came on these boxes right here. Yeah, rock stars always overlook me. Figured I'd take the plywood that was on these boxes, use it to floor the old John boat with. I tell you what, the plywood from China is terrible, y'all. I got this crap home and literally just set them down, and I could about push my fist, not punch through it. I could about push my fist through it. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna bother putting that in a John boat. But I don't know what kind of wood it is. Like I said, it's from China, but man, I've never seen anything pop and crack so bad. I mean, it's literally nonstop. And the daughter had her little car sitting over. I'm like, ugh. But these trees I came out here and cut the other day. If you saw my video where I was reviewing the Walmart chainsaw, I had to cut all of these out. There's some over here because they literally them limbs hung all the way over here next to the house. It was drooping over top of this. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna cut them limbs off, and you got that right, Ron. Yo, that's all it was. But when I got over here screwing around cutting them limbs out, Like my entire life, y'all, poison ivy has never, ever, ever bothered me. I mean, I can play. I can literally play in the junk. You know what I mean? But hey, not this time. The old arm is eat up with the junk. Well, I've got that junk on there. You can't really tell it, but I tell you what, this poison ivy over here is ridiculous. Um, I was grabbing it with my right hand and pulling it loose from the tree, even dragging it across my face, y'all. And nowhere. Left arm that was holding the saw never touched the poison ivy, got it all over it. But I'm telling you what, man, look at it. That crap is about 25 foot high. And if you can see this limb right here that was cut off, that's the one, of course, having a ladder on it, right up on the poison ivy. Because, I'm an idiot, but like I said, it never bothered me before. I mean, I've literally got in poison ivy my entire life, no problem. Ate me up this time, y'all. And uh, my heart goes out to all you who's always been allergic to poison ivy, because now that old dad's got a taste of it, it sucks, y'all. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't know why I had to wait so long. I'm red faced because this fire's hot, but I'm afraid to walk off from it. And plus, I've been mowing the yard already. I do a lot early. Uh, I couldn't tell you what ivy or oak looks like. All right, Ronyo, the good old saying for that: three leaves, let it be. Hang on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I've always knew what it was. It just quite literally never bothered me ever. All right, there's no shortage of it to show you here. All right, now you see right here how each stem, you'll have each stem like this right here. And on each one of these little stems, you'll have one, two, three leaves. Each stem will have three leaves on it. And yeah, there's a perfect example. See that? One, two, three. And like I said, never has bothered me ever. I mean, I could literally roll around the stuff. My cousins would get mad at me because we go out playing in the woods and stuff. They'd be when we go back to school, they'd be eat up with it with that white pasty looking stuff rubbed all over them. I'll be fine. Well, not this time. All good things must come to an end, I guess, right? Crap ate me up, y'all. And this is a week or two into it. I mean, it looks way better. But I did find they say not to, but I was at work, buddy, and that stuff started itching. Buddy mine's like, hey, go in there and turn on the hottest water you can stand. He's like running under it. It's gonna itch like crazy for 2 seconds and then it quits. It really does. Because at work, I'm industrial maintenance. So I mean, you can't work on stuff without if you got like lotion on your arms, you're gonna rub it off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to the poison oak, pee on you. I hope all the poison oak dies or poison ivy, whatever. And right here's a better example of how tall that crap is. I mean, you can see that's a house right there. The roof on that house is about, I don't know, 15, 16 foot high. And you can see the sunlight's hitting that poison ivy just great. I mean, you can see that's at least 25 to 27 foot high up that tree. Literally ate me up, y'all. So, yeah, I hope all poison ivy dies. The temperature feels good out here. That's right. I figured I'd go ahead and burn these boxes now because still got that nice. Well, Ronyo, he used to live in Kentucky. He knows what I'm talking about. Up here, the dew in the mornings. Oh my God. I was literally check this out. I was out here mowing. I know I shouldn't mow the grass wet, but I literally, if I mow early, I wear rubber boots because the grass is so wet up here. I mean, it is ridiculous. But I guess that's the same reason why everything grows good here. I mean, they call it the bluegrass state for a reason. Everything gets so green it looks bluish. But yeah, I've got to as you can see, I've been trying to clean up because kids and stuff are bad about throwing junk back here. But yeah, I got plenty of poison ivy, as you can see, to deal with. And like, wasn't even worried about it because, like I said, it's never bothered me. No, yeah, exactly, exactly. What I normally do is after you can go cut the root on it or whatever, cut it at the base, and when them leaves turn red, anybody can grab it. Then once poison ivy turns red, the oils in it are gone, so anybody it won't bother you then. But yeah, being an idiot and assuming it was never going to ever affect me, I guess I was wrong this time. But yeah, hey, if you want to watch me get all in it, Watch that video on that, I did reviewing the Walmart chainsaw, Robert. It's just a little electric chainsaw. Um, I ain't got no Jenny boom or nothing, so, of course, I was just gonna be using a ladder, so I went and got an electric chainsaw. A whole lot easier to hold that little electric chainsaw up when you're hanging off a ladder. But, yeah, I'm, like, all up in that crap, going to town on it, and literally, I'm grabbing it with my right hand and pulling it, like, away from me and crap. Ain't got it on my right hand, ain't got it on my face, got it on my left forearm, which I never touched it with. So, yeah, whatever, Check it out, y'all. I'm about hang on, let me back it up. There we go. The Chinese boxes are about gone. Christie, McCreary County, Kentucky. I'm about, I don't know, less than 10 minutes from the Kentucky-Tennessee border. Wow, yeah. These boxes were huge. So, yeah, stay away from that cheap Chinese wood of any kind. Like I said, this plywood, man, it was terrible. And of course, now I'm gonna have like a million staples to rake up out here when this stuff's done burning. But hey, I fully intend on getting on here way more often, y'all. I'm not even playing. The Wi-Fi went out here because Spectrum is wonderful, and AT&T. All right, check this out, y'all. I live in Kentucky, and I know the drug problem in the world is bad everywhere. I mean, it really is. But like we have not had cell service here we just got it back. It was 2 weeks, 4 days. We didn't even have cell service here. Um, Apparently, I reckon they caught them. I'm not sure. And yeah, I say I reckon. Um, they tried to steal the copper and all the wiring out of 3 of the AT&T towers here. So, it's a relatively small county, but we only got like 3 or 4 towers total. But yeah, they stole the copper out of the tower, so we literally had no cell service. Took them, like I said, 2 weeks and 4 days to get it fixed again. So yeah, between not having any cell service here, Wi-Fi was out. Still not figured out why the Wi-Fi had went out. Because Wi-Fi, it's fiber optic. It ain't got nothing to do with cell phone towers. Because Wi-Fi is Spectrum and cell service AT&T. Anyway, long story short, no idea why, but yeah, I finally got service again now. Got my Wi-Fi back, so I'm on here now. And actually, the Wi-Fi is like normally I get like 2, 3 bars about 2 bars of Wi-Fi at most when I go outside here. And since the Wi-Fi came back on, it's like way better. I've got like full service now. I'm outside and perfect service. Um, I have a theory. Hopefully AT&T. Well, no, I still got 2 bars of service, but regardless, y'all, I was hoping maybe they'd like update the towers or something while they was redoing them. I was trying to find any reason why it took them over 2 weeks to fix them, but whatever. I do industrial maintenance. I deal with wiring and stuff like that daily. So, yeah. Anyway, there goes all right, there goes Spectrum truck. So hopefully Wi-Fi don't go out again. But anyway, long story short, between all of that with service, Wi-Fi, blah blah blah, and I've been working literally. They've worked me constantly, and they're here lately. I've even got work the 4th of July. You believe that? I mean, they're gonna pay me triple time, but yeah, I'd rather be at home on the 4th. But hopefully we get caught up. Hopefully we can actually start getting some people hired at work, and yeah, I'll get more time to do something other than work. You know what I mean? Uh, yes, 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 yes. I need to do another magnet fishing video. I ain't really found a whole lot of stuff here. Of course, we ain't got a lot of we ain't got a lot of bridges. Most of the bridges we got where the water's shallow, people don't throw a lot of crap off of it. But I actually hit up a few ponds around here magnet fishing. I found all kinds of hooks and baits. Um, I got so many videos. Like I said, I started go fishing this morning and got here and the boat was completely full of water because, like I said, some idiot didn't put a cover on it. And well, actually, I'll show you the boat. It looks kind of filthy. Overlook it, y'all. I had it below these trees, and where I didn't have the cover on it, well, it's looking a lot better now. I mean, you still got a lot of, I call it tree crap. But yeah, this thing was, well, you can't see the water line now, but it was up to you can see the rib in the boat right there on the side. It was up to there. I come out here, I was like, good lord. So I tried to give it the old deadlift to tilt it up enough for all of it to run out because I had it parked stupid. The front end, the nose of the boat was the low point, so I couldn't lift it up. Look at that. Dude, jump. Deer flies are awful this year, yeah. Um, but yeah, I had all the weight was on the front end, so I just had to keep. I was out here with like a paddle, trying to use it like a broom to keep swooping the water toward the back. Sorry, yeah. Deer flies trying to eat me up. I figured all the smoke off this would run them off, but whatever. But I was using that paddle trying to sweep the water toward the back, towards the drain plug, and I mean, I finally got it, but by the time it was said and done, yeah, it was kind of late. And here right now, you got to be at the lake really early. And I'm not we're a small town with one lake, and the swimming area, the little boat ramp, everything is right there, and you got to be there almost daylight. And I'm not complaining. It's we live in a very small area. There's like absolutely nothing to do, so I'm not complaining about people getting out and having fun, swimming, fishing, whatever. Uh, it's just I know if I ain't there really early, I'm kind of up the creek about being able to have room to get in there because our boat ramp isn't much of a boat ramp anyway, and you can only park about 2 to 3 vehicles by the ramp. Then you gotta drive way, way, way up the hill, and it's a mess, y'all. Um, I started to go last yesterday evening, and my daughter called me. She said that they was actually down there swimming. She said the place was completely full, so And hey, I don't like people coming in on me, so I ain't gonna be going in on people. They're there first. They're doing their thing. More power to them. Uh, hey, how you doing? Y'all, I'm so sorry you've been on here. Like I said, it's just been, life is life. When you're busy, you're busy. Uh, I even when the cell service was out, I attempted to do me a little live stream the other day when I was on the roof at work, going through doing some PMs on the fans and the HVACs. Just to let everybody know, hey, I'm still alive and kicking. I just don't have time for nothing. And where I've been working so much, um, well, like I said, I guess the smart man would have been recording stuff on the GoPro and then uploading it whenever he could. But I've gotten so far behind on stuff here at the house I got to do. That's why I'm out here burning these boxes at 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, I started at 9. It's 9:44 now. I mowed the yard at 7 something. I mean, yeah, just trying to get caught up. I got work Thursday and Friday. Saturday's supposed to be my day off, but he's doing everything in the world to make me come in, whatever. Um, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But if I can, I'm gonna try to get out of the whole Saturday thing because kind of getting burned out on work. How are you doing, Kason? How you doing, my friend? But yeah, I'm gonna get my ducks in a row so I can get on here a whole lot more often. Summer's finally here, and I don't think I've been fishing once or twice. Um, yeah, always playing catch up. You know what I mean? It's okay though. It's okay. I mean, most people wouldn't complain that they're working so much because hey, money's helpful too, right? Anyway, though, I'm hoping y'all's having an absolutely wonderful Wednesday. And yeah, it's Wednesday. And like I said, we burning these boxes off. And if they want a house over, I'm burning that stuff off that tree there too. That poison ivy sucks, y'all. Pretty sure the devil created the poison ivy. Y'all, it's burning down really good, ain't it? Really good. Because I mean, these boxes, you know, was about this tall of wood boxes. So hey, I'd rather be raking up ashes into the wheelbarrow than having to go through here and try to lug them big heavy suckers out of here because they were heavy. Because I'm really surprised they burned so easy because it's pretty waterlogged to be honest with you. I mean they were really really wet. But hey, it's fine with me. Look at that, man. That's burned up well. Sorry, still chugging my rock star and fighting off the deer flies. Oh, anyway, sorry. Had to set my rock star down. Let me back this up a little. There we go. Stuff's burning up. Good. It's pretty warm out here this morning. Well, I'm lying to you. Um, it's only warm on account of this fire. It's actually, I think it's 64 degrees out here right now. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Honestly, it's a really nice morning. Really nice morning. Would have been perfect for fishing, but like I said, I knew to get my crap and my ducks in a row yesterday, so I'd be ready to go this morning, but I didn't, so it's okay. It's okay. because I'm gonna crack down all summer long. Oh yeah, I was down there. We went to Pensacola, Florida, and like there really ain't nowhere to freshwater fish there. I've found a few ponds, nowhere where anybody would let you fish, so that didn't work out. But even saltwater fishing, there's not a lot of areas provided you have a boat down there. There weren't a whole lot of areas to fish, and there where I did find, I mean, it was completely, yet again, I'm not complaining. It was running over with people. Hey, I enjoy to see people out fishing. Um, First come, first serve, whatever, more power to them. So I didn't really get to do any fishing down there. Did quite a bit of swimming in the pool. We actually couldn't even swim in the water. Well, I mean, we got to swim in the bay, which I don't like swimming in bays. We joke around saying the bay is the Gulf sewer system. But the Gulf, the entire time we was down there, was a double red flag. I mean, they was having the waves. I kid you not. I mean, not I've been to the beach a million times. I'm not exaggerating whatsoever when I tell you the waves. As the waves was rolling in, I mean, it had like 6 foot waves coming in. I've never seen the Gulf be that high, waves that high there. I've never been down there during a hurricane, so I mean, of course, but uh, beautiful sunny day with very little wind and waves rolling in like 6 foot tall. So of course, double red flag. They wouldn't let anybody in the water. You was allowed to go out on the beach, but they wouldn't let you in the water. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It was fun with family and friends, whatever. So I enjoyed it. Boy, we about got this stuff burned off now, yeah. Looks a whole lot better than them big old eyesore boxes. Hope everybody is having an absolutely awesome day. I am. I cannot complain whatsoever. What I should done was dug all the junk out of here, but like copperheads is a problem here, y'all. I'm not even playing. I should dug all that junk out and threw it on there and burn all that too. It's one thing about burning stuff. It's a good way to get rid of crap. I'm going to get back to mowing. I still got the side yard and the backyard to do. Did the front yard and this side over here. Oh, hang on a minute. This side over here. I'm like, you know what? I seen these boxes sitting here. I'm like, I'm sick of looking at those. It's time to getting rid of these suckers. So, but like I said, front yard's good. About had to, if the grass had been much wetter, I'd had to wore a snorkel. I mean, it turned out nice. I mean, look at all the grass that's falling out. That was literally grass and water that was coming out of the mower. It was so wet. But yeah, I'd rather be dealing with that than it be a million degrees out here. This crap's about burned up. We getting there. It's real smart, real smart rubber boots, isn't it? Really smart. More of that stuff that burns, the better off I am, though. All right, let's do this again, y'all. I am so bad for that. All right, y'all make sure I should be off. I'm supposed to be off Monday. Hope, pray I am. But Ronyo's gonna be taking Fishing with Ferg down to the Glades this Monday morning at 7:30 a.m. It's Eastern time too, y'all. Make sure you check it out. It's gonna be awesome. As he's saying right here, they're gonna be checking or fishing for mine cichlids, Oscars, peacock bass, jaguar cichlids, bluegill, and largemouth. Yes. Um, But yeah, y'all make sure and check it out. I like I said, I'll be watching it if I'm off Monday. I'm supposed to be, but I'm supposed to have been off work a lot here lately. That it didn't happen, so we'll see. Of course, I'm not complaining. Work pays the bills, as they say. I got so many things. I got so many baits and stuff. I've been needing to go try. The whole um, the whole little dice baits and stuff. I've got all that lined out. Bought a bunch of them to do videos on. Ain't got to do that yet. Um, Sea urchin baits, fuzzy dice baits, whatever you want to call them. Um, let's see. I got so much stuff. I got all kinds. I got like every Crush City bait in the world I need to go out and try out. I got a lot of stuff I need to be doing. And we're going to get around to it. At once, because eventually I'm going to be caught up on stuff around here to do. Eventually. Because all this crap in here, y'all, after getting to eat up that poison ivy and stuff, it's going to be fall before I take care of all this foliage over here. So we'll get to it. Just it'll be a while. Yeah, I'm going to go there and hook up with Ron Yo's Adventures. Get on some of them peacock bass. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. Uh, I think me and the wife, she's wanting to go down to Key West here about August, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe I'll be able to do some videos then. Like I said, Pensacola was a bust fishing wise. I mean, it was all right. Had a lot of fun at the house. Had a lot of fun at the Aerospace Museum or whatever it was, or Air Force, the Navy Base Museum. I'm not sure, where the Rock and Blue Angels are or whatever. That was awesome. I don't know. It just felt like we didn't stay actually out on Pensacola Beach. We stayed inland a little bit because I'll be honest with you. When I'm ready to get away from it all, I'm ready to get away from it all. Had a nice pool, all that. Um, the house was nice. It was fun. But just, from the fishing aspect of it, it's kind of sucky to be honest with you. But, Ronyo, he gonna be heading down there at the Glades. That's heaven. When it comes to fishing, anywhere in South Florida is heaven, I'm not even playing. Love that whole area down there. But yeah, the wife's wanting to head down to Key West, so they won't be, they won't be no freshwater fishing, but um, yeah, might get out there and see what we can't do there. Um, once I actually start getting a little bit of time off, we'll have some videos coming though. I promise you. Um, Ordered a metal detector. It finally came in. I'm gonna do a video on that. Uh, I know the review videos are kind of dumb, y'all, but I have so much fun doing the stupid things. I can't help it. Um, and I always concentrate on buying stuff that like anybody would buy. Stuff that's at a good deal, like like that little electric hyper tough chainsaw I tried out. I know it has absolutely nothing to do with fishing. That's the reason I started calling my, I'm still fishing with sticks, whatever. But I changed it to Sticks Outdoors, just so I ain't misleading everybody because I like to do a little bit. It's all gonna be stuff outdoors, but I just like doing a little bit of everything. But yeah, that chainsaw though, that little electric chainsaw, it blew me away, y'all. I mean, I'm out here cutting stuff. It's like 10, 12 inches in diameter. I know it don't sound huge when you're used to using an old steel chainsaw or something like that, but when you're using a little electric $60 hyper tough chainsaw, y'all, my God, that thing surprised me. Uh, like I said though, in the midst of things, I've learned that I'm allergic to poison ivy now. Never was, but now I am. So the more you know, da 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 da, as the commercials used to say. Yes, yes, I figured Key West would be. Yeah, I'm guessing that's where we was going. Um, there's a place in Georgia I love going. It's old, like it's a Bavarian style town called Helen, Georgia. I love going there. I've been there a bunch of times, but she don't want to go back there right now. Uh, which that's cool because I'm bad. I'm one of them that's bad about once I go somewhere and I like it, I'll keep going back, keep going back. It's like me and uh, bu- 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 not Anna Marie Allen. Uh, oh yeah, yeah, Anna. No, not Anna Marie. Good Lord. Was Anna Marie? No, not Anna Marie. Farther down, next to the Everglades. I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the island now. But we've been there so many times. But I absolutely love going there. The wife loves it too. That's where we was going to go this year, but we didn't. Oh, cool. I want to go check it out. Yeah, I love going. The Bass Pros in Florida are always better. I mean, like the ones up by, the ones in northern Florida are, they're pretty, typical Bass Pros. But once you start getting farther down Florida, man, they unreal, y'all. Sanibel, um, Marco Island. Marco is where we typically go almost every year. Love that place, y'all. Uh, I keep telling the wife I'm wanting to. You can drive from Marco straight over to Miami, and you're driving through the Glades and all that, and by Everglades City and all that. I told her I'm just wanting to drive. I'm wanting to make a video. I'm gonna start in Marco and drive all the way over to Miami and back, but fishing it the entire way, just fishing everything. You know what I mean? Now, we'll say, and going on vacation, I haven't noticed in the past 2 to 3 years, man, Marco's gotten expensive. I mean, it's an awesome place. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, that place has gotten pretty expensive, y'all. But at the same time, though, I kind of get it. I mean, if you've never been to Florida ever, and you really want that true, South Florida, you know, whole feels like a whole nother country, a tropical area. And I mean, Marco's a nice place. I mean, you get there and there's iguanas everywhere. There's anywhere you see water. Well, Florida though, for the most part, anywhere you see water, there's a gator in it. But like, you get that far down close to the Everglades, like I mean, you'll see all kinds of stuff. That's where you start seeing the pythons and, like I said, the gators everywhere. I mean, I love Marco just for that because you feel like you're in a whole nother world when you get there. I don't even know if my nephew went with us. I don't even think he'd ever seen an iguana before we got down there. And then walk out in the backyard or whatever at the house we was staying at, and there's like a 4-footer right there in the backyard. Well, no, he's probably about 3. He's a big one, but yeah, it's just a whole nother world. And the big gopher turtles, those things are hilarious. Uh, you'll see them anywhere and everywhere. And when you're used to living in Kentucky, the biggest thing you see is a snapping turtle. And we have them get pretty big, pretty large here, but we've seen gopher turtles down there. My God, huge, huge, and they're just funnier. And I don't know what, y'all. I have a ball down there. Love Marco Island. Anna Marie Island is another cool place. Anna Marie is really good if you like really really laid back. Anna Marie's good. Um, Seems like stuff closes really early there, and it does, but hey, whatever. Um, it's a nice little area. Like I said, I, most of everything I caught there, I don't know why. I was just fishing one of the canals that went up in there, and the little saltwater catfish, not the cool ones that look like a shark, but the ones that look sort of like a channel cat. I can't remember which one that is. We caught a bunch of those. But that's about all the thing we caught. But it was it was really nice, laid back. It's one of them places where you go and you just get a golf cart and ride around. That's Anna Marie in short. The wildlife, I mean, you get to see manatees and stuff. That was pretty cool. But that was about the extent of stuff you don't see anywhere else. But like I said, once you get down towards Marco, that's a whole nother world. Um, Literally, if there's a mud hole bigger than 6 foot in diameter, there's probably alligator in it. It's a really cool area. I really, really, really love Marco. And I guess that's probably where we'll end up at again next year. Backtrack. Yeah. Hey, sorry, ain't been reading. I've been lazy. Ain't been reading the comments. Backtrack hooligans in here. What's up, my friend? Marty Williams. How's it going, Marty? Yeah, I'd say Gunnersville is awesome. I ain't never fished there. Of course, I watched Bass Pro or BASS tournaments my entire life on TV. So, Gunnersville's awesome. Let's see. Run you. Backtrack hooligans here. What is up? Yes, it did. It really did. Burnt that crap right off, y'all. Actually, I'll be honest with you, backtrack. Uh, Having a daughter will do that. Like I said, I had a head full of hair, and you can ask Marty Williams on here. See, me and him worked at the same place, and Marty's big time work buddy. Well, I mean, we don't work together now. He works elsewhere, but Marty's. Once you know Marty, you'll always know Marty. But you can ask Marty. Yeah, I had hair, and by the time that daughter come along, that first daughter, y'all, it's there's something to it. Once I had daughters, my hair fell out. I kid you not. Yeah, I've been wanting to go down there. Hey, Marty, while I got you on here, where was that you and your wife went? You was telling me you went crappie fishing somewhere in Tennessee. It was like a lodge or something. They set you up with a boat and everything. I remember you telling me about that once because I about got the wife talked into that. Just about. I have two sons. Mine's only half gone. Yeah, that's the thing about it. When they sons, when they go out and create little ones, they go elsewhere. Daughters, I don't think daughters ever really leave, y'all. Like I said, I did have hair, had a head full of it. Got too many females in my life, y'all. I love the wife, but you start getting them daughters, that's a whole nother world. I don't know if it's the worries or the aggravation make you go bald once you have daughters. Yeah, you got lucky. I tell you what, I don't care what anybody says. Everybody talks about boys being in trouble. As a man who's got a son and two daughters, if you want to agree with me, feel free to do so. Girls are 10 times harder to raise than boys. They are the kings of rebellion. Like, I'll just be honest with you. The boy, when he got in trouble, he got disciplined. That's all we'll say. He get disciplined, go on. That's the end of it. The daughters, I swear to God, you light them up for doing something, you'd have to do it 15 times because then it felt like they was doing it out of spite after they got in trouble for it. I don't know, man. Girls, they a different world, y'all. Yeah, you've heard right. You've definitely heard right. I'm a guy. I had three brothers growing up. We didn't have no sisters. I had female cousins, but yeah, it was when I had daughters, being around girls, my kids or what. Let's just say where I had no experience around girls, seeing them be raised and all that. And when you get to learn by trial by fire, you're like, good God, y'all. I'd rather raise 10 boys than one girl. I'm not even playing. Exactly. And what little bit I got's look, it's turning well, it my hair's really light anyway, but like it's pretty gray. The sun hits it, makes it worse. But I mean it's gray, I promise you what hair I do have. Real Foot Lake, West Tennessee. All right, there we go. I'm gonna have to because the wife, I believe she'd have a ball crappie fishing. I really do. Oh, so I'm a little sorry. Yeah, like I said though, I kid you not, girls, man, they a whole nother world. Yeah, this crap's burnt down really well. There's another deer fly on my phone. Stupid things are eating me up out here, but I gotta burn this junk off. Marty, I'm burning these boxes and pallets and all that. They've been out here. You was still working with me when I brought those things home, if that tells you anything. Hey, Odyssey's in the house. How you doing, my friend? Good to hear from you. Not around noon, but fishing there. Great. That's awesome. Stupid deer flies. You gotta find a couple of oars. All right. I've got me and the youngest daughter. We did this little project together. I've got one that I've got tied up out here or in the boat, and then I got one me and her made together. She had a ball. We literally just took a board and cut a paddle out of it. But yeah, I don't know where you get if you're talking about the actual long oars backtrack hooligans. I don't even know anybody sells those. To be honest with you. I'm doing great, Odyssey. Hope you are doing well. Of course, you're telling me you are. Good to hear from you again. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna start getting on here more often. I've just been, I ain't trying to bash my boss, but I am too. I mean, when we got people who don't know how to hire other people, and you're always shorthanded, it seems like all you do is work. But hey, we're not. I'm getting caught up here at home, slowly but surely. Hey, we're doing good. We are doing good. Now I've got a pile of ash out here as opposed to a big stack of boxes. So I'm down. I'm down with that, y'all. Whole lot easier to move. I'll let this stuff sit here and cool off, and uh, probably by tomorrow I'll come out here and just rake it all up, throw it in the wheelbarrow, and over the hill it goes. I'm glad to have all these tree limbs cut, even though, like I said, the poison ivy ate me up. Like I said, it's never bothered me before, but now it does. Good lord, yeah, 161 bucks. Yeah, I have absolute confidence in you being able to make one a whole lot cheaper than that. I will say the price of lumber has went up, but I'm sure you can get a board for a whole lot cheaper than $161. That's crazy. That's crazy for an ore, man. Say at that price, it should paddle itself. Yeah, exactly. That's why Marty quit. Yeah, Marty, he knows the place I worked at because he worked there many, many, many a years too. So I'm gonna get smart and get away from there eventually, though. It's coming. I'm just a creature of habit, so I've been there for 22 years. Two 2x6s will cost me 12 bucks. There you go. There you go. And you know what? I mean, get them suckers shaped out, smoothed down. Uh, put you some kind of a oil or something on there, stain them with. And I mean, you could probably, I mean, if you want to just go with some polyurethane, I'm sure that would do it. But at the same time, when you oil them down with something though, they will look a lot cooler. They'll, like we said, look like they're store bought. That's what we say about everything. Whew, that stuff's still popping and cracking over here, y'all. But hey, like I said, we got a pile of ash now, as opposed to a stack of boxes about this tall. So I will take it. I will take it. I've sat here and watched it about long enough that I can probably go finish mowing the yard right here in a minute, y'all. I feel naked without a hat. I tell you what. Daughter got me a nice little hat for Father's Day. Don't want to wear it out here though, cause it's getting I can sit out here and not sweat a drop. I get to moving, it's a different story. But I'm telling you, it's on like I think it's 60, it's 64 with a light breeze out here. So I mean, it feels like heaven, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Sort of like one of them hot days where you're laying in the house and got the air, blowing, maybe a fan breeze or something going on. I mean, it feels awesome out here. That's the reason I went ahead and burned these boxes too, because where it being nice and cool and a heavy, thick dew on, I didn't have to worry about this fire going anywhere. So I figured no better time than the present to burn this stuff, y'all. Sitting on your front porch now, hey, it's the perfect day for it too, Marty. I tell you what. I keep saying I'm wanting to move south, and I have every intent on doing it. But a day like today with this temp, this breeze, Kentucky's pretty nice, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Now, mind you, our state's being ran by an idiot, but whatever, it's okay. Um, I'll leave it alone. I ain't gonna get into politics on here. Let's just say I don't care for our governor. But other than that, y'all, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Beautiful day to be alive. Beautiful day to be alive. I'm gonna have to get ready to hop my butt off here and finish mowing. Uh, like I say, I only got half the yard left to mow. But I just, I'm one of them when something hits my mind, I do it right then. I can't wait. So I come around here and I seen them boxes sitting there and I'm like, you know what? It's such an eyesore. It's a good cool day. There is little to no wind. I mean, there's just the occasional breeze. And this grass, everything is soaking wet with dew. I'm lighting this stuff on fire. So I went there and grabbed a little kerosene I had left over from, our nice little power outage during the wintertime. Poured it on there and it sucked it up, lit it. And well, like I said, I went from two boxes. It was 4x4 by 3, three high, 4x4 um, square diameter, to this little bitty pile of ash right here. So, like I said, I'm down with that. I'll take that, y'all. I will take that. Waiting on your hammock to arrive. That is awesome. That daggum Amazon takes forever, don't they? I just got my Metal detector. Actually, I thought about throwing that thing together, and, there's a place over at Laurel Lake. Marty's gonna know it like the back of his hand. Holly Bay. They got a beach over. I thought about going over at that metal detector and checking out Holly Bay. It's until what you find over there. Alrighty, y'all. Well, it's good to get on here and talk to everybody. I'm going to get back on here. Just had my field line replaced, so most of my front yard is still torn up. Yeah, it'll take a while too, Marty. That's for sure. That is for sure. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna hop off here and I'll try to get back on a little bit, but I'm gonna hop off here and go ahead and finish mowing this yard and be done with it. And I'm gonna hopefully be caught up for the day. I would go fishing this evening, but that's normally, you about gotta get down there in the morning and stay all day if you want to take the boat. Because, like I said, there's absolutely nothing to do where I live, y'all. So I ain't gonna complain about people showing up at the lake, staying all day because they have absolutely nothing to do, and it's summer vacation. So more power to them; they've earned it. But anyway, y'all, yes, Marty, definitely gotta do that. Gotta do that. But anyway, y'all, love y'all. I mean it. I'm gonna go out here and finish up doing my junk so I can have the rest of the evening to hopefully pull off something else anyway, y'all. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care of yourselves.